for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Back to throw. It's Maiava. Pocket breaking down. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. LSU right back to the line. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. He wants to start this drive with a pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Maiava. Here comes the heat. Got his man to the left. Off to the races. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes one man miss. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint.
And the diving catch down the right side.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground.
Snags it and he's open. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw on third. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our bet.
Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. LSU quick to the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Going long. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. Past the 30. Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. On target. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. It'll be a draw. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
To the air, it's Mayava. With the catch, it's Marsh. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds his man open. At the 45 on his way. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He's going for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown LSU.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Straight ahead from inside his 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Tigers will boot it away to start the second half. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line. Corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. It's complete on the right side. At the 40, there he goes. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Notre Dame lines up quickly. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. He's got him. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harbor. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Got his man downfield. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the 2nd half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Maiava. Under fire. He's got it. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. LSU right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Maiava. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it way down the field. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He goes right back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. So the defense sets him up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even... Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And great great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws to the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces.
What's up? So, try not to look at the meter when you go to catch. Okay, you just try to, like, when it's close to your hands. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But when I was on the old style, I was getting so mad because I was catching balls. Like I get hit as a
Right. I'm holding on to everything as of now. Nope, not really. Yeah, I was gonna say some those gold like legends or whatever they are. Some of those will go for 40 or 50,000 too. Yeah. Yeah, I still have that. Oh, what was it? Oh, I hit like two like quarterbacks that were selling for like 300 to 400K. Oh, really? Let's see if I got any. I think most of my shit's B and D. Got 4 kickers. And if you're not going to use those legend cards, then there's no point of holding on to any. Or wait, hold on a second. No, because you can put B and D cards in the into power up the attributes. But oh, that's only on the legend cards. Oh, I think I just got him too recently. Yeah. That would be good for running the ball. Dude, I played a game maybe Monday night or something. I had the dude was running that West Virginia playbook with the 3 people in the backfield or 2 and your running back or something. And I could not stop that to save my life. Some like shotgun power eye or something. Like it. I mean, there's just regular running plays too. You know, you mix them up enough. I mean, I bet he had over 500 yards rushing. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and that playbook sucks other than that formation. Hmm. Yeah. I'll have to remember that. Mm-hmm. Well, let's look at our coach adjustments. Let's see. Deep pass catching. Defender. Oh, okay. Right there. More folk. Yeah.
I leave it on aggressive. I figure out. I have played online,
Conservative. But you start with it on aggressive. Okay. Gotcha. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've only had a couple of games where people have really ran the ball a lot, but some people will just do it at will. Like another game I played, this dude was just in the Wildcat the whole time. Well, almost the whole second half, and I couldn't stop the run. Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing they did was change that coach there.
Oh, Tom Brady just came out today with 82 speed. I went back to running Fresno State playbook, and I'm running that tight doubles formation quite a bit. It is, yeah. Oh, this dude's team is stacked.
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started.
Dude's got Todd Gurley, Jeremiah Smith,
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
cornerback from Notre Dame.
Bunch formation for these receivers.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Going to the air. Rush is on him. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete
He
in the middle.
caught that. Of
They
course he
knock
did.
him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
He leaves it with his back. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And in Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right.
Oh, we'll
And that
pick
one's
it.
incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Again, it's Brown. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Gotta
Coaches
stop
talk about it all the
somehow.
time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
To throw, it's Mayaba. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step, and if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He turns that loose down the right side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st
The one-hand catchers are so disgusting.
Now from inside the red zone. Let's it fly deep.
Oh, green bean.
Touchdown Notre Dame. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism, and you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
I get some random red throws for sure.
Left side, Wesco makes the grab.
During the week, you got to talk to
Yeah.
your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws it deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if
What do you
these
miss?
guys can get back in the game in the second.
Oh.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Swings it out to the flat. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Notre Dame right back to the line. The give.
No.
He is stopped on 4th down and stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Leaves it with the back. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up.
Are you on placement and accuracy?
And find a little crease for your running back.
Yeah, that's what I've been using too. And I get a lot of it too.
Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. It's
How does he catch that?
He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark
My
it down
gosh.
at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st down, 1st and 15 here.
God, this dude is more audible than anybody I've ever seen. He's losing 7-0.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. He's taking the shot.
And that's a pick. Green bean.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Audible some more, buddy.
Drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Offense in a split backfield. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Mayava. A little release to the back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Damn, man, I can't fucking move the ball against this dude.
He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
I mean, I can't.
Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down.
Dudes just don't hold their fucking blocks long enough.
Specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On the move. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do a 1st and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact.
Oh, my
The defender
gosh.
just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Complete. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown.
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire first half. So how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown? Their last possession of the first half. Get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime. I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the second half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
And the point after is good. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
Is there like a home field advantage or something to where like your icons disappear, then you can't throw that person the ball? Because that happens to me a lot.
Chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive?
And it's like it's always my running back too.
Yeah, it's interesting, I think, as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. The RPO game's been a problem.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between.
So I think 4-2-5 is
this is a good one, and that's why they
the
got
best
6
defense. I'm using Ohio State's defensive playbook.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Ducks can play this second down.
I don't. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. I don't know if I have 3-3-5, but I definitely have double mugs and single mug and 3-3 cub. I got 4-2-5, and it has 4-3-6-1, which is really good. No, it does not have 3-3-5.
This time he wants to throw. He's got the back in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Pick it! Oh, come on!
Almost
Oh, that's a
D-line
pick six.
extreme, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off and make some plays for this offense.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Fights off the defender. Just dismissing tackles. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Kill. 214 close. 214 close.
They go right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Complete on third down. Got enough space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up.
Yeah, I mean, other than like when the game came out early, I really haven't gotten too much out of packs that's worth a whole lot.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football,
Yep.
man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
This one's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
The Ducks with the 1st and 10.
Oh, how there's just no way he got through that hole.
And the old school toss
Fuck.
just toss to the right, get the running back. A little bit more space too out wide where you can see like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy, get him on the perimeter.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Fuck.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's great advice by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The run from the shotgun.
Bro, like, how am I getting blocked?
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. You know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense is really doing a good job right now.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll play it safe and try for 3. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this will be for the win. He got it! And they go back on top.
I'll be right back.
You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it when this panic never really happened. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
head-to-head regular season. And I'm just playing that to still try to kind of like figure out the game and shit. I've played some ranked, but I'm not going to play a bunch of that. I want to do the events, but I hate how they're like, you got to draft. Like, that's just a waste of time. It's so slow. Not all the events are drafts, but... Or put up 30,000 coins. Like, I'm not going to do that. Oh, that's pretty good. Nah. Nope. Because it's the same person. I mean, you can try, but I don't think it will. Oh shoot. I think the only premium pass I have is season 1. I don't have any others. Like, I don't think some of my shit's keeping track. Like, I feel like I've gotten more than 12 interceptions since season 1, since the game came out. Season 1. So it's not like I have to have so many standout players or legend players. It just says get interceptions. It says tracks and all Ultimate Team game modes.
Somebody caused the fumble, please. Every time I try to get a pick or something, I don't
Yeah.
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Shows him the stiff arm. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. A give to Brown. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Return. Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off for Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Why is it that? It's just a fucking poster.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And he just
How do we not catch
dropped it. I
that?
think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Wants to throw it again. Got his man down the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Wants to fire on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold
I don't think so.
a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Quickly complete. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
Well, how about that? That's
What?
the third target this guy has
A
had.
drop pass? Oh, an interception?
Factor for their success
Maybe.
throwing the football. He's got to win the matchup.
They should.
Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh.
This dude has all
Brought
fucking
down
day in
quickly.
the ball.
Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
No.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Gamecocks will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Ooh, that was
And
real
it's going to be
nice.
batted down. They'll turn it over on
Little
downs.
man coverage.
I love when defenses are smart
Underneath
enough to
and
swat
shade
the ball
inside.
down. Don't go for the pick.
That worked out
especially on
real
fourth
well.
down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Hmm.
The run
Yeah.
inside. It's Hawkins. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Mayava. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake.
Just keep
Check
fucking
it down
move
to
the
your
ball,
running back.
man.
Let him do the rest, but there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in. That running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's in.
I can't get anybody fucking open, man.
Comes up with a stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Check. 95, 96 Prince. Go.
The give to Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Rock. Over. Ready, go.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got him. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Ready? 18. Right. Q.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
Okay.
Touchdown!
is the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
I mean, I can't run the fucking ball at all. I can't do it. I literally have 29 total yards in that half of football.
They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in,
Unbelievable.
what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
I mean, no, I can't get anybody open. If I pass it, I got to hold the ball forever, and then I get pressure.
Go get positive yardage.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll
Yeah.
pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Now they're going to throw it. Fires deep on the run.
Oh, why did we underthrow that? He was wide open.
And his passing game, just they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football. But this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, somewhere.
Handoff to the lone back.
I mean, his defense runs up and plays the run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they're after him. Soft spot in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Oh, my gosh. That dude just covered 5 yards in no time.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
Oh, I tried to throw a simple curl route, and the defender wasn't anywhere near me. And then as soon as I throw it, he covers 5 yards and picks it off. It was like a 5-yard curl, too. It was super short route.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Right down the middle.
Why is that red?
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to...
Got it down the field. All by himself down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got some room. It was over. The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just wait till you play online a little bit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end.
All right, I'm gonna hop off here. All right, later.